doing my morning styling my hair today with this new product I got from TikTok shop. It is called, it's from the brand Based. It's a leave-in conditioner. I have seen these videos like all over my FYP with people using their leave-in conditioner, their salt spray, some other products that they have. And I really liked it, so I asked them for a sample. They thankfully gave me one, and I'm really happy to be working with this brand. For a few days, or at least like for a while, I'll be doing my morning routine with this leave-in conditioner, so you guys can see how I learned how to style my hair and how well the product holds up over time. I've already done my skincare routine. So the sun says, "Hey Axe, what's up? How's your day going?" I'm pretty good, how are you? I'm trying out this new leave-in conditioner I have. My hair is still wet from the shower, so let's put some product in my hair first. I put my hair upside down because it's easier to get every strand, especially the sides of my hair, including the back. Because sometimes you can like put too much product on like one part of your hair and then not enough on the other parts. So I like to get an even amount. I'm evenly spreading it all throughout my hair. Now I want to make sure I get the tips. I want to make sure I get the tips of my hair too. I haven't read if I can use my Jared. I haven't read if I can use my hair dryer on this type of hair product, but I will find out. I don't have my brush with me, I don't have my comb, so I'll be doing this all with my hand. I'm currently shaping my hair so then it can have the swoop I really like. I've seen that other people use this product and like it helps them style their hair a lot better. Thank you so much for the gift. Do you guys have any questions? So you guys can see it. Pop. That's better. Now, once I have like the basic shape down, I'm looking in the mirror for this part. Once I have my hair shaped in the way how I want it to, this is where I get my hair dryer. I hold my hair in place into the shape I want it to be. On low heat, if possible, if you have a hair dryer that blows cold air, that would be perfect, but I don't. So on low heat, at a distance, Jared says, I go outside and let mine dry in the wind. Ah, that's lovely. I should really get like a perm or something for my hair, so then I can like be naturally wavy. Once my hair grows out though, it'll be fine. I don't need to style my hair, but because it's short, I have to learn how to style it. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Make sure to get the top part of your hair and the bottom parts of where the tips end, so then it evenly dries all the way through. I pull this part to the side so this part can be more pronounced in its curl. fell out of its place, so I'm putting it back so it naturally curls. Nice. So this side is done. This side is done. Now I have to do this side. I'm going over to tease my hair back again into the shape I want it to be. Pulling this part out. This is called teasing. If I had a brush with me, if I had a comb, it'd be easier. But I don't, so. Slowly getting there, slowly. If I permed my hair, this would be easier. Now it has that fluffiness to it that I like, and I usually style it from here. What kind of clothes am I wearing? Okay, stay there. I need to go get clothes. Bam. This is the product that I used for my hair today. It's actually really nice. It's keeping the shine in my hair, and also, hold on. It's keeping the shine in my hair and it's holding really well together so far. Although I still have some flyaways at the top here, so let me see if I can. I know this is just leave-in conditioner. It's supposed to help keep your hair soft. I should try their other products as well that help style your hair. You can't see, but like. You know, that's not bad. That's actually really cute. Now I'm gonna add some more product to the back of my hair because I don't like how it sticks up in the back, but I don't know how to get that cut right now, and I don't have a salon I can go to that won't mess up my hair, so I'm just gonna have to leave it like that for now. Wow, this actually stays really well. It's going back in its place. Usually a lot of products, they suck. A lot of products will make it like really sticky and flat and straight. This, it's actually retaining the shape I put it in. It's not going, wow. I'm surprised. Happily so. I just gotta let that dry now in the shape I put it in. Oh, okay. How should I start? What should I wear today? I'm gonna go get my glasses. Boom. I look more of a nerd. I should put on my dress shirt. So I don't really have any, I don't really have any feminine clothing. I'll wear my other glasses that are smaller. I don't really have any feminine clothing, so this is all I have at the moment. I'll put this over here so it doesn't fall. You stay there. Alright. So I don't really have any feminine clothing at the moment. I just have my dress shirts and my clothes I got from my dad. Aside from that, I honestly don't know. I kind of have some type of feminine clothing, but it's not really feminine. That's the thing. Like, I have skirts that I got, that was donated to me from church to wear, but they don't fit me. So I have to get a lot of my clothes resized to fit me. Wow, I look like a little boy. I look like a man. I look like a K-pop star. Ah, these make me look like a nerd. Where are my glasses? I can't find the one I normally wear. I can't find the ones I normally wear all the time. I just found my reading glasses. And then these ones. Wow, I look like a little boy. Hi. Let's take you guys somewhere. You can't see where I live though, so I'm gonna have to hug you to my chest. Hopefully it doesn't hurt you guys' ears. Trying not to drop everything. How does it feel to be hugged by me? Hope it's cozy. Well, I am going to change my clothes. Okay. Here. You guys can help me pick. Why is there a subathon marathon here? Drag here to delete. Okay, cool. So, this is all the clothes I have. These are my athletic clothes, some sweaters, church clothes, and bedtime clothes. These are my, like, socks and stuff over here. These are my pants. My jacket's over there. I don't really have anything stylish. Oh, hey, I have tank tops. I don't really have anything stylish. Do you guys have any advice? There's a lot of people joining. I don't see comments though. What to wear? Oh, I have this crop top. Alex Izari says black top with black pants. I have this. But my pants don't fit me, so let's try to put you guys somewhere. I have no clue where to put you guys. Alex Izari says that can go well with leggings. I don't have leggings. I have thermal tights. Requiem says any jackets? I do. Here. Right there are my jackets, and some of them are over here. Wow, this is such a better lighting. Can you see my eyes? Why do I look so white? Sorry. Devil in a New Dress says, opinions on mass casualty events. Requiem says, can I see him? Oh, yeah. This is my favorite jacket. try them on. If I had pants, I could actually like put my hands in my pockets and pose. But I can't. So. This is, I like this jacket, but it's more for winter and more for style. I can't really wear this, like, casually, and I don't like getting it dirty. It does have some pockets, but it's not really, like, pockets. Let me read some comments. Oh, did I miss anything? That's a lot. Alex Izari says, Requiem says, I hear a lot of people thrift. I don't have any money for thrifting. Like, $0. Alex Izari says, black top with black pants. Requiem says, any jackets? Alex says, that can go well with leggings. Let me skip. Requiem says, nah, you need an upgrade on your jackets. That jacket is good. I do need an upgrade. This is one of my, like, nicer jackets. It's kind of dusty. See, it's very nice. Good, great shape. Great, sewing. I like it. Makes me feel fancy. But it's also hot. It's hot. It burns. Requiem says, what pants do you got that could match that jacket? This jacket? I have my pleated pants, but that's like my fancy stuff. And I don't want to get, like, that would get wrinkly. Because I'm about to go live stream with you guys. Man, my hair is it's staying really well. Hold on, I need to get something. So I don't like putting this jacket down on anything because it gets dusty. So I don't. This is just the hoodie. Something's in my eye. It's your beauty. I was gonna say your beauty, but I messed up the pronunciation. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Requiem says, what pants already with that? Sir Charles says, you're just going through your wardrobe. I'm trying to pick an outfit for today, like to use for stream. Requiem says, that hoodie's not bad. Yeah, it's a pretty nice hoodie. This is for winter though. This is like winter clothes. I'm hiding. It also opens up too. So I feel really cool in this because of this orange part. But it's not that soft on the inside. It's not. It's actually pretty itchy. Boop. I'm looking at my hair because like I recently just used a product on it. It's staying really nicely. Sir Charles says, you ever think of getting wooden coat hangers? I have, but I'm currently I'm staying with my grandmother. I'm currently staying with my grandmother here. So let me take this off. And yeah, that's all my jackets. I have sweaters. So just gonna put on a tank top so it's easier to like change out of clothes. You guys are gonna look away. Ha 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 ha. Can't see me now. So how's your guys' day? Having fun, I hope. Requiem says boring. Hey. I am your sister in Christ before anything else. Do not look at another woman. Do not look at another person with lustful eyes. Otherwise you'll be committing adultery. Requiem says, no, I meant my day was boring. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. The timing. That's better. So I don't like my sports bra can be seen underneath, but it's fine. It's okay. It's cool. It's whatever. Requiem says, or Sir Charles says chillin', just watching some free win. Leo says, what's up, homie? What's up, Leo? We're trying to pick an outfit for me today. So these are my cardigans, but like I don't really wear this one because it's really, it has a lot of like pilling on it. But it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites because it's so cute. I'll show you what I mean. Excuse me, but my belly growled. Did anyone comment? Requiem says to Sir Charles, that's a good anime, right? Adam XLV says, you're so pretty. Ah, as God blesses us to be and to witness. Sir Charles says to Requiem, yeah, that's not bad. Got like 6 episodes left too. Requiem says to Sir Charles, I ain't finished it yet either. Okay, so like I really enjoy this cardigan the most because of how cute it is. It has little bows. It's cute. The buttons are heart buttons. Yeah, it has a bunny. It's one of my favorite cardigans, but it's pilling. It's pilling. Oh, and also like the sleeves. The sleeves are really cute. See? Isn't it cute? I also really like the color too. The color is really nice. Boop. Hi, Troy. So Troy says, that's tough. What's it called again? This cardigan? This cardigan? The cardigan or like tank top? Which part? Requiem says you could use a fit. You can use that for an outfit. I can, but like it's my favorite cardigan, and I know I don't want to like mess it up any more than I already have. So Charles says, yeah, the cardigan. I'm going to look for one now. Lowball. This was kind of expensive. When I had money, I spent a pretty penny like for that month just to afford this. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like $50, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. But it's also really high maintenance because it's see, it's like it's pilling everywhere. But it's also completely my fault because I would sleep in this. Troy says that's the 3Cs. Which one? Oh, what's the 3Cs? It's also pilling everywhere, so it's kind of high maintenance, but it's also completely my fault because I would sleep in this. I love this so much. I would wear it all the time and sleep in it because it's so cute. It's so soft. It's so soft. I really like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's nice. It's also a great color. It's a really warm and inviting color. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. But I also have another cardigan that's also really nice. It's not as cute, but it's cool. So this is my other cardigan. You see the details? This is the back. These are the pockets. This is the sleeve. And this is what it looks like when you wear it. Oh, and it also has like unique buttons too. This one's also higher quality. This is higher quality like material, so it's not gonna pill as much. It's also not as soft, but it's soft enough. It's not gonna feel itchy. It actually feels really cozy to wear this. Let's see what type of material it's made from. So it's not here. It's just the instructions for how to take care of this. So. Oh, by the way, if you want this cardigan, it's on Stitch Spring, but I don't think it's available anymore. But they sell really great cardigans. Don't get their pants. Just don't get their pants. Don't. I would highly recommend their cardigans though. Their cardigans are really good. I don't like their jackets. I hate their pants. They also don't fit me, so I'm biased in that regard. But their cardigans are top quality. I don't know what it is, but from the material to the buttons and the design, it's always a great find. I love it. It's worth the $1. I sound like my voice is kind of switching into a Scottish or Irish accent sometimes. I don't know what it is. Leo says, I like that one. Sir Charles says, that one's better in my opinion. Definitely copping one. These things cold. What was it again? Stitch something? I got you. Here. Can you see it? Hold on. I'll flip the screen. Flip camera. That's not what I meant. Okay. I'll give you 5 seconds to screenshot. Hold on, let me focus. Focus! I'm hoping it's focused. I'm kind of at a bad angle to see if it is. Tell me when you got it. Okay, got it. Nice. Cool, right? I like it. Yeah, I like this. I like this. If I change my bra, then I'll be able to wear my tank top without my sports bra peeking through. Sir Charles says, bet, thank you. Oh yeah, always. I love Stitch Spring. I wish they would sponsor me. Sponsor me, please. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. Wow. My hair's holding up really nice. Sir Charles says, you got anything going on today? Aside from live streaming with you guys, yeah, no. I had to think about it. I was like, what am I doing today? What day is it today? Monday. Jacob G34 says hi. Hello, hi. You just missed the hair tutorial. It's alright. Now we're on the clothing tutorial. Also, I need to eat. Let's put on my Christian veil. Where's my glasses? Jacob G34 says, my bad, I was cleaning my fridge and my water cooler. Cleaning. Oh, it's alright, don't worry about it. Sir Charles says, I'm going to go now. Have a blessed day, and might I stop by later if you're still live? Oh, yes, of course. I'll also be playing video games with my viewers later. So if you have Risk of Rain 2, feel free to stop by and join us. There. I can't tell if you guys sent a gift or not. It's not telling me. But I see like a notification popping up, and I can't tell if someone sent a gift or not. Can you comment if you have? Real says, is that a pride flag in your bio or the Lord's promise? So, the rainbow is the Lord's promise, like showing that he loves us. It's in Genesis. After the flood with, I believe, Noah. And the rainbow flag is to support those that are part of the LGBT, because you can't hate people into the faith. You can't hate people to love the Lord. We are advocates for the Lord. To bring people in, we have to show the love of the Lord. We love you. It may be a sin, but you can't hate someone into loving God. Real says, but you can't support it. You can't hate, but you cannot tolerate. You can't hate, yes, but you can't tolerate. That's something I'm still doing research on. I haven't asked the question yet to my fathers, but I know what it's like to be LGBT. I gave up, I denied myself in order to surrender my life to God. I was non-binary. I loved women and men. I didn't really care about your gender. What I cared more about was your heart and your mind. If you were a person of virtue and integrity, this was before God. That is what I cared most about. It didn't matter to me what was in your pants. What mattered to me most was your heart and your mind. Were you someone who genuinely loves and cares, can protect others as well as yourself? You can see that with such a heart. Of course I love people who are part of the LGBT, but I also know what it's like to be there. I think why God had me come into the faith was because of my experience with the faith. I didn't come to God because someone told me, you have to give up being LGBT in order to love God, in order to serve God. No. How I came into the faith, and I came to decide on my own, because that's your relationship with God. How I came to give that up, how to deny myself in order to love God, to live my life for God. I didn't do so because God told me my sins were unforgivable. It's because God loved me. It's because God forgave me. And when you feel God's love in your life, when you have Him, when the Holy Spirit convicts you of your sins, of course you're going to change. But you can't do that. We can't do that for them. We have to let God work on them. That's where God comes in. Something that we can't do, but God can. Real says, as long as you continue to learn more and more, I hope you realize soon. No. My journey with God helped me realize I'm going to love these people and show them my experience, share them my testimony. I'm not going to hate them, but I will direct them. I will give them the truth, as God says for us to do. But from there, it is for God to handle. It's for God to do the rest. We are here to give the truth, preach our gospel, but not to hate people. God calls us to love. So that's it. That is what I'll do. But you can't hate someone into the faith. That's not what God did to me. That's not what God did to you. Well, first try. Any more questions? Man, this is really nice. All the colors go really well together. I should wear this for church. Like this cardigan and like something black. But of course, something higher. Something higher would be nicer. That was a really awkward conversation. I don't know how to segue from this. Cam says, howdy, you look stunning. Appreciate that, boy. God blessed me to be with this beauty. And with my beauty, I hope to serve God. To bring the success to the kingdom of God. That'd be lovely. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm dressing for the Lord. Whenever I wear my Christian veil, I feel so happy. Because I feel like I'm dressing for God. And it makes me so happy. Like, God, do you see me? Do you see me, God? It makes me so happy. It makes me feel like God is with me even more. Being expressed in my beauty alongside me. It's so nice. It's so nice. Cam says, he absolutely blessed you. God is with me. The beauty you see is from God. It's from God through me. I feel like God is... I just want to hug God. I love God so much. Makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. Here, you guys can watch me draw. Okay. I'm gonna set it up. Well, that fell. I don't know what that was. It's a light switch. Oh, that fell. Fixed it. Cool. Is it good? Is it good? Should be. Okay, that works out. Okay, now fix the camera here. Boop. Oh, nice. Now, what do I do next? Cool. Let me... That should be high enough. It can't be holding it like this. Can it? No. I have no clue how to turn this on. I should have kept the manual. Oh, hey, it's on. Okay. Is this really supposed to hold my phone? That's a really dumb idea. Hello? Oh. Let's see if it works. Oh, this is so stupid. So it can't hold my phone up. Requiem says, do you have a case on? I do have a phone case. Okay. Wow, that looks nice. So, this is somehow supposed to hold my phone here. Let's push this down a bit. Hold on. Here's my problem. It can't hold the phone here because my phone has weight and it's going to cause this to fall. What it should have done is that this should have been able to bend further back at a 90-degree angle and stop itself, but it doesn't. Because this can't hold my phone and as I record at the same time, because it's going to fall. I could have been given a faulty product, but this is not a good design. This is supposed to hold my phone for me as I draw, but it does not seem to be the case. So, just in case, I will be looking up the product and seeing where I'm wrong. On my Magic Dandy handy dandy tablet. Ba-ba-dum. Requiem says, maybe that's why it's not holding it. Ooh, Swervos says, hey, it figures hard. Missed you, dude. Hi, Swervos. Thank you, thank you. God picked the outfit up for me today. Okay, let's go into my orders and go to past products. Yeah. Oh! Hold on. So I need it. Guys, watch this. I was dumb. I was very dumb. Servo says, I wish I could look in God's closet to see what he wears on Sunday. Probably nothing. He's immaterial, but he can wear anything. So I need to pull it all the way out. So I'm very silly. It was a very dumb thing of me to presume. Oh, no. Never mind. No, I'm still right. Yeah, this would be smart, but how do I switch the light? Okay. Double side fill light. How to work. Push up, pull out the retractable, adjust knob, take out the remote control, connect Bluetooth, put the phone in the selfie stand, adjust retractable tube at the right height, if I put my phone on here, it's not gonna stay. It's gonna fall. There's no support. Right? Yeah, there's no support. So I don't... I want this part to turn on, but it won't. Well, guess I don't need it then. How do I turn it off? Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. And if I do this, can you guys see me? Wow. Oh, wow. So this feels very floppy, but it's okay. Ow! Wow. Now you guys can see me draw stuff. Nice. So there's this song that I've been meaning to draw that I see on TikTok of my one OC character. So I won't be drawing him, but I will be drawing a different one. I see the moon. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I'm blind. I watch the moon, let it on my mood. Wow, can you guys see that? Is that good quality? Wow, what do my nails look like? Wow. Hold on, I need to put lotion on. I put my lotion right next to me, so I can just lotion my hands. Wow, what's it like, guys, to see my art from this angle? Requiem says, game instead. Oh my goodness, you want to see? Okay, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'll play games instead. Wow. You guys can actually watch me play games like this. I'm going to be using this whenever I play Muse Dash now. So I'm gonna have to end this live stream in order to put my my laptop live stream on. So I will be seeing you guys soon. I'll be seeing you later. I watch the moon. Jono says, I'm 18! Happy birthday! Hi, happy birthday! I was just showing some of my art. Do you want to see? Requiem says, all right, do a horror game though. No! I will not. Oh wait, my uncle must be sleeping at this time. Actually, wait, guys, I need to be more quiet. I'm gonna be more quiet until like later on in the day, because I believe my uncle may be sleeping right now. I just now recalled my dad telling me that my uncle has the night shift or something. Hi, Uncle. Are you awake right now? I'm assuming so. Jonas says thanks. Jonas says yee. Oh yeah. So here's some art that I was showing off earlier. Wow. Wow. This is a comic I'm doing right now. This is an old comic about a dream I had about Breaking Bad. Before Breaking Bad. This is about my ex. One of them. Breaking Bad dream. This is a different ex. This is also a different ex. But he's really pretty. He was really pretty too. But I really like drawing this version of him. Like, oh my gosh, I got his curls right. I was so happy getting his curls right. Especially his curl in the front. Requiem says Breaking Bad dream. Yeah, I wanna see. It's thick. So this I'm pretty sure this isn't the full comic. Jonah says, I'm no longer a kid. Oh my gosh. That's not what now makes you... You can meet childish adults. But that's not the point. That's not the point. I'm not saying you're childish. But I can see that you're making a joke. It's adorable. Oh my gosh. Your little emoji is so silly. It's adorable. Hold on. I need to move my camera. I need to move this up higher. So you guys can see the full picture. I watch the moon, let it run my mood. So this is page 1. Which part is this? So I think this is the chapter where it's they're both the women are confronting each other about someone's stalker-ish obsessive tendencies. I don't think I wrote all the lines for each of them, but I'll try zoom in to guide you guys on what I had in here so far. So, she's crying and saying, ooh, it's kind of cringy. It's kind of cringe. So I added more depth for her character later on, but right now she's kind of one-dimensional. It's kind of cringe. Bear with me. Jonah says, these are dreams you've had. Yes, these are dreams I have had. I had a Breaking Bad dream, and this is before Gale was the successful drug dealer we know him to be in the show. And this is his first scientist he ever worked with. I was going into the love story aspect of what happened, where how they all died, and Gale had to restart with a new scientist altogether, with what you see in the show. By the way, I've never watched Breaking Bad in my entire life. I've only seen clips on YouTube, and then I had a dream about it, so bear with me. She's crying and saying, why do I never get the guys I want? I really tried hard this time. I really tried. And the thing is, the guy that she tried to get with is her boyfriend. So it's developing the character of a pick-me individual as we know them. I really tried hard this time. I really tried. I wore makeup, I did my hair, what does that say? I was finally perfect. And they still didn't want me. And then the scientist looks over to her and says, You feel like a younger me sometimes. Word of advice? Stop choosing people who make you feel unwanted. And start prioritizing on knowing what it feels like to be wanted. By giving that to yourself. You deserve someone who loves you. Just as you are. Flaws and all. And as hard as it can be, hold on, I'm putting this down. You guys can struggle. You guys can struggle to see the pictures. As hard as it can be, that first person has to be you. I can't read what that says. Only then will you be capable of meeting someone who could like you for you. It might take some time, but until they find you. Wait, but they'll find you, and you'll find them. And this goes into her memories with her boyfriend. It'll be like no time has passed at all. Times of her, like when they're in the lab together, getting to know each other, being silly and cute, and hugging and cuddling. This is them dancing together in the lab. This is him hugging her as she's doing her lab work. This is them cuddling in bed. This is them being silly as they kiss each other. Almighty Rick says, wave. Hello. All your life. Part 2. They're staring. She's looking down, reminiscing on her memories with her boyfriend, and she's looking at her. She takes in a deep breath. She hears and looks back at her, giving her the attention and attentiveness she needs in this moment right now. She turns her face away. She silently gives her support. And the girl chokes out a laugh. You're kind. Taken aback, she's like, what? They both look into each other's eyes. You're kind. The scientist person says, I heard you the first time. I just can't believe you said that about me, of all people. She's smiling and chuckles to herself and adds on, well, you didn't have to be kind to me all this time. In fact, I gave you more reasons to justifiably leave me to rot. But you didn't. You always made me... What does that say? You always made an effort to be... You've always made an effort to be there for me. Jonah says, how do people get the TikTok emojis? Which one? The TikTok emojis you can do in the comment section? I looked that up on TikTok. And from here, I didn't bother drawing this part yet, but I did draw the end part. So, continuing down the line of the script that I didn't yet draw because I couldn't get the emotions right. Continuing the conversation from here, of them talking to one another, she's looking down, being sad and somber. You always made an effort to be there for me. Listening to you and you cry a lot about a boy I like who also happens to be your boyfriend. The scientist says, look, let's not get into that right now. You're crying. You cry a lot. We do work together, but we work at the same place. I have to see your face every day. The last thing I want to do is sit here or the least I can do is sit here and listen. Jonah says, the ones with the pinkish faces, or white faces. Oh, the ones with, like, for my subscribers? The girl says to the scientist, you're a good friend. The scientist says, whoa, watch the F word there. Because she dropped the friend bomb. She called her a friend. And now they're both laughing together. Then the scientist reluctantly says, look, I'll make it clear. We're not friends. Got it? Then this woman says, we're definitely friends. The scientist says, no! The woman says, I see you as a friend. And the scientist says, ugh. they have this like moment together where the scientist is trying to convey, despite her sincerity, she genuinely does not see this person as her friend. Jonah says, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, I'll see you soon. Tell me your findings. Let me see what happens. The scientist continues on saying, you should stop chasing people who don't like you. This one-sided relationship, it's not for you. And it's disrespectful to both of us. Don't be unkind to yourself. Stop being unfair to yourself. You also deserve friends who like you back. And I certainly don't like you. Then the woman says, but why? You're so kind to me. Why? They have a moment of pause together. The scientist then tells her, because that's the kind of person I am. It has nothing to do with you. They pause, taking moments to look at one another and into themselves. The woman looks back at her and grimly chuckles. Thank you. The scientist, knowing that her hurtful but honest words did hurt, can't help but have an expressionless face and look down. For what reason, we do not know. She covers her mouth and says, don't, it's not. Calm down. Takes in a deep breath. It's appreciated that my efforts are... What does it say? Encouraged? It's appreciated that my efforts are encouraged, but to ensure that I'm not leading you on, it's imperative that you know we're not friends. Oof. 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 Dang. Ouch. It's appreciated that my efforts are encouraged. Oh, I think that says recognized. It's appreciated that my efforts are recognized, but to ensure I'm not leading you on, it's imperative that you know we're not friends. She tries to put on a serious face to, like, distance herself from her. She looks back at her, grimly smiles in return, looks away, sideways, saying, fine, her voice breaking in between, her lips pursing, trying to hold back, choking back another cough, another tear from falling down, but she can't. It comes out. And she tells the scientist, you have pretty lips, by the way. I would have loved to kiss them. And begins crying again. The scientist holds herself closely, hunched down slightly, looks at her, looks down, and closes her eyes, then takes the courage to ask, saying, I can't remember what's... She opens her mouth, closes it again as the woman closes in on herself, sitting down. Then the scientist removes herself from the distance and says, do you need a hug? The woman looks up from her tears towards her, and she leaps into her arms, saying, yes. The scientist holds the shivering, somber woman in front of her, and holds her as she continues to cry her tears. As she hiccups into her shoulders, into her embrace, she hopes to be kind and loving, and tells her, it'll be okay. And then these are different parts of the story where they, like, actively hate each other. Yeah. And this is the first part of the story where, like, the entire story gets introduced. But I don't know how to write that yet. I was writing it from the perspective of my dream. But if I write it from the perspective of my dream, it kind of doesn't make sense, like dreams often do. Who the three main characters are the scientist, the security guard, which is the woman you saw earlier, and the second security guard that is meant to protect the scientist at all times. How the story first plays out is... Hold on. How the story first plays out is the male security guard being introduced to the story, with the female security guard meaning to introduce and show him around. But the female security guard develops a crush instantly because, I don't know. She develops a crush instantly because he's handsome and appealing, and also mysterious in his own way. It's not that he's trying to be, but it's just that that's the kind of mystique he gives off. And for someone like her, who's familiar with people who are unavailable, she develops an attraction to him. And from that point on, she decides, okay, his job, which she was informed of, is supposed to guard the scientist at all times. However, the scientist usually is pretty safe, more often than, like, not, and can handle herself completely. So the security guard is within the mindset of thinking that, like, oh, well, she doesn't really need a security guard, and he's cute, I want him to be my boyfriend. So I'm going to keep this guy in close proximity to me and have him work alongside me instead, pretending that's supposed to be his job. That's not. So the first part of the story that is introduced is how she tries really hard to get close together with her. It doesn't work because he's a professional and he wants to keep things professional. He wants to keep things professional between them. Hold on, let me take my phone out so you guys can see me. Bonk. He wants to keep things professional between the two of them. Hi, Seraphim. What else? So, despite all her attempts at trying to have an office romance, it doesn't work, because that's not the kind of guy he is, and that's not what he was here to do. He's paid to be a security guard, and that's all he comes to for work. So, he tries to be respectful to her advances as much as he can, but overall, he expresses annoyance and displeasure. I want this turn. He expresses annoyance and displeasure to her advances, often. However, she's on the mindset thinking that, like, okay, if I continue pursuing this guy, he has to like me at some point. Like, I'm a pretty girl. But that's not the kind of guy he is. The kind of work that they're both in and introduced to is a life of uncertainty. You will die at any point in time. And that's the kind of story I often write, where, like, people die. Or, like, death is at the doorstep, so you kind of have to make your choices. Like, you have to be very cautious and premeditative with the choices you make. I like analytical thinkers, that's why. Sir from Almeida says, wow, you look nice. You got new equipment. Yeah, I know. So I finally got my Christian view finally came in. But continuing with the story. How the story progresses is that when the scientist is finally introduced into the story, she immediately clocks the female security guard. They're like, okay, she likes him. I don't care about either of these people, so I'm just going to avoid both of you altogether, especially because of the line of work we're in. The scientist character truly does not want to be attached and does not want to develop an attachment for either party. She will do what she needs to do in order to get her work done and like get home at the end of the day. She just wants to, she's there for the money and she's there for the work. She doesn't care about anything else. Hold on, my hand's really cold. It's freezing. I'm putting it on my back. The male security guard, however, to maintain professionalism, wants to, because he knows that he's supposed to protect the scientist. He just doesn't know how he's supposed to do it. He tries to introduce himself to the scientist, and she brushes him off, like, completely, almost every single time, and tries to distance herself as much as possible from him. The female security guard, like, does her best to continue flirting with the male security guard. He also expresses disinterest plainly, directly, and continuously. He does not want an office romance at all costs. He does not want this to move any further than this. And the scientist character respects the work that she does. She doesn't really...
professional, and a hopeless romantic, if you will. Hopeful romantic. Requiem says, where are they working? It's in the Breaking Bad story, where before Gale became the most successful drug dealer you know him to be in the show. I have no prior understanding of the show. I've never seen it. I've only seen clips. But my brain thought it'd be like, wow, this would be a great story idea. Can't wait to dream about this later. So I did. My main character, the scientist, is the first scientist Gale works with, and also the first scientist that he learns why there needs to be boundaries and a set of professionalism in the line of work he does. That's why there are no female workers in the present show. Because everyone dies in my story. Everyone dies. There is no survivors. How they all die is when everything finally got a happy resolution. Everyone is happy with one another. And then something happens. The past work the female security guard was doing reached out to her to ruin Gale's drug dealing business. And she sold them out. Because when the scientist and the male security guard finally started dating together, through mutual respect and appreciation for one another, as the individuals as they are, not because of close proximity, she's obviously jealous. She's upset. She's like, I liked him first. Why did you get with him when you knew I liked him? That's not the issue. In adult relationships, that's not how reality works. The scientist character did not want to be with him at first. It was over time of a progression of naturally introducing one another to each other, of natural progression of a relationship, from strangers to friends to lovers. It wasn't forced. It wasn't because of an attraction. It was because of sincerity and also because of compatibility with one another's character and desire for the future. They both know the line of work they're getting into. They are aware that they could die any day. It is not guaranteed that they will live to see another day. They could die in their sleep. They could die at their work. They can die on their way to work. It is not guaranteed that their car will start. It is not a guarantee that anything that they do is safe. But within this moment of solace, they take a moment to be present with one another, with each other, to take a moment to fall in love when they both weren't looking for it, weren't desiring it, and weren't wanting to put another person into the position that they are in, who does not understand the consequences of what it's like to be with them. They could die. It's out of their control. It's not something that they can comfort or reassure their partner in, saying like, I can't promise you I'm going to live another day, that I'm going to come home today, that this relationship could work out. They can't make promises that they can love. But with someone who shares their pain and understanding of the line of work they're in, with no idealism, but with a realistic sense of hope, they found comfort in one another. That is why they got together. I want to express sincere vulnerability from a realistic sense of romanticism. Yes, there is a point in time for every hopeful romantic to be in this world, but there needs to be a sense of realistic expectations of one another. That is most often, more than not, missing in the everyday relationships we know it to be. It is so sweet to have that romantic side of yourself, to come out, to play, to convene with one another, with another person, equally, reciprocally, mutually. But I want to provide a story where you are not seeking just any person to be that partner for you. You are not seeking to take that person, to be obsessive, to let that overwhelm you and influence your choice in everyday actions in life. It is a person that is your partner. It is your equal, not your whole life. You are your own person. They are their own person. How you conjoin together. That's how you make it work. Now that I have God in my life, though, it kind of changes my values and virtues for the story, because God is at the center. For every successful relationship, God is required to be at the center. Because with what the sins of this world can do, it can tempt you. And with everyone that I'm sure knows what situationships are like, or other forms of temptation, it can ruin you. It can ruin good relationships. It can do so much harm and damage to this world. So to have someone like God, it can help you. I'm just fixing this really quick. But I haven't been writing that story like since forever, so. Oh well. I haven't touched that story since, I believe, like almost 2 years. Almost a year. Requiem says, "Oh, ooh, yeah. Are you guys ready for video games now?" Requiem says, "Well, dang, yeah. Are you ready?" Requiem says, "Yes, games." Here, you can look at my games right now and pick which ones you like. Boop. You can choose from my games right here. I have Minecraft, Muse Dash, Test Games, Overcooked, Sims, Stardew Valley, and Risk of Rain, and Valhalla. I have other games on disc or on Steam, but I don't have those downloaded, and I don't play those other games. I just play these games. Oh, I also have Sable. Sable's pretty cute. Requiem says Minecraft. Okay, I gotta end the live stream. Here, you can watch me set up the live stream. I have to turn my camera on. Nice. Hi. Clicking that. Bonk. Jonah says, hello. Hello. Requiem says, I haven't been on Minecraft in a long time because my friend broke her laptop. I don't like playing it alone. It definitely hits different when you play alone. Okay, let's make sure I have everything set up first before I start streaming. This is what I have to do every time before I start streaming. Okay, open that. Continue. TikTok, stop! No! Whatever. What kind of music do I want to play? Sure, I'll play this. I'll play this. Nice. Okay, so that's set up. Jonah says, I haven't played Minecraft in a fat minute. Did I miss any comments, by the way? I don't think so. Okay, so that's set up. That's gonna funk. There. Now I gotta do the sound quality check. Jono says, you remind me of the character Maria from Sound of Music. Do I now? What are they like? Here it is. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I can delete this, and this, and this. Nice. Okay. Everything should be good. Yeah. Music's good. Oh, this open. Okay. And gotta get Minecraft set up. Jonah says, have you never seen The Sound of Music? I have not. You must tell me. Latest release. Ooh, I need to update Optifine. But do I want to? Do I want to? No, I don't. I don't know how to update Optifine. Jonah says, bro, it's the most wholesome movie. Yeah, I'll write it down. You guys can't look at my Discord. Hold on. Gotta go into my other account. Donk. Donk, donk, donk. Switch accounts. So I can add that. So The Sound of Music. The Sound of Music. Can add this into my movies and shows. So it's a movie, I assume. I haven't seen. So The Sound of Music. Dunk, 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 dunk. Da-da-dun. The Sound of Music. Now I gotta go back. If I could begin to be half of what's expected of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Nice. So Minecraft is all set up. I believe so. No! No! Don't go live yet! Okay, cool. Nice. Jono says, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Do you know the Wizard of Oz? I do. No, I don't. Oh, no. I'm being sarcastic. Why can't I touch it? Is it locked? It is. Oh, come on. Okay. I can put this here. What is this? Taking a break to eat. Bathroom break. And I'll do another text. Help me get. Crazy. La 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 la. kind of hard to do this with one hand, but it's okay. I believe I think that's good. I think that's good enough. Yeah. This should be good. Okay, now I'm gonna end the live stream here. And then start the game live stream. Jono says, it's like that. Oh, Mighty Vic says, howdy. Hi. Jono says, that would be crazy if you didn't. Happy Almond says, yes, King. Jono says, I'm gonna brush my teeth because of braces. Oh, that'd be... Dude, what's it like brushing your teeth with braces? Here, wait, let me start my next live stream, and then please tell me... Okay. And now, I'll be right back.